Hey guys, I'm SeaGnome, and I'm going to be commentating this first game with Absentis, who will jump in later, I guess. But this is going to be High as the yellow Terran at the 8 o'clock, and his opponent is going to be Sai, the green Zerg, at the 3. And this is, of course, on Lost Temple. Sai is part of Team Gaea, whereas High is part of Team DolphinLords. And this is sponsored by the internet movie Firearms Database, who has offered $125 as part of our prize pool. So why don't you tell us a little about these two players, Absentis?
Well, Sai is very well known. He's a self-commentator. You can check out his work at youtube.com/SaiStarcraft. He does a lot of insight into his own games, and if you're a budding Zerg player, I recommend you check him out. He was in the top 200 a little while ago. He's fallen out, but he has promised to practice more and get up there. High, on the other hand, is a top 200 player, last I checked. Really strong, really dominant. Of course, both these players are really good, so I'm legitimately looking forward to this game.
Yeah, a little bit of disclaimer though that I wanted to say. The first time we were actually recording this, I screwed up a little bit and everything corrupted, including my two backups. So this is the second time we're going over this. High going to plant down a barracks at his front now. Just going to start off that wall. Very normal.
Yep, and this is patch 1.03, I believe. So this is pre-patch 1.1. Reapers, tanks, and battle cruisers for Terran are all the same pre-strength, and no changes, of course, or no major changes for Zerg. Sai putting down a spawning pool after gas, so it looks like he's going to go speedlings, while High is getting pretty normal, 10 depot, racks, then gas. Not really much you can tell from a Terran at this point.
Yeah, everything looks pretty normal so far. There's not really too much to say. High hasn't started or scattered out his opponent yet, and Sai is only now getting into High's base right about... yeah, there we go. So he's going to see that partial blockade, but nothing too interesting.
Yeah, it's a little peculiar. I don't usually see barracks in that location. I mean, it is right in the center. I don't know. It just looks a little bizarre. High is sending out his first SCV, and will now just be seeing his opponent, and won't be seeing much other than the fact that he is researching metabolic boost, and you can tell that by the jiggling spawning pool.
Yeah, that Queen almost out. There's a few wings out for Sai, and looks like he's going to use them, I guess, for scouting, and High is going to start off more of that wall. He does need one more supply depot to complete that, but...
yeah.
Ooh, going Reapers.
Yeah, Reapers, we have Nitro Packs being researched, so again, this is pre-patch 1.1, so Reapers are still very strong. 3 racks Reaper, 5 racks Reaper, all quite good. Sai probably suspects that this is going on, and he's throwing down a Roach Warren, which is a pretty good counter to Reapers.
Yeah, but this first Reaper is now moving out, and there's no way that the Roaches will be out in time to defend from this guy. Probably later on, but still. Roaches are, of course, pretty nice against Reapers, although that lower range is pretty aggravating if your opponent is microing really well. Spinecrawler is much less so, of course, because they have that bonus against the, well, different attack against the buildings, but yeah, this Reaper just being pretty annoying. It's only gotten Lynx kills so far, so it's not too bad, and looks like it actually might die here. Ooh, very close.
Oh, and it gets away just in time. Just checking out the APM, High is over 100, so definitely has a micro to be able to play this kind of 3 racks Reaper, which it looks like so far. There are 3 racks, all with tech labs. Sai's taking up to a lair now and trying to expand, despite this Reaper threat. Yeah,
2 Reapers out now for High, and he is producing another, well, he has a third one out, actually, just sitting there, but he does have another 3 on the way. He has seen the expansion, I believe. Yeah, he has seen the expansion.
Yeah, and that's probably going to be one of his main targets, although it looks like he's going to be heading up to the main base right now.
Yeah, there's that Queen there, but Reapers don't do completely terribly against Queens. I mean, once you have enough of them, of course, there's 3 of them out now, so they will be able to pick away at those Zerglings at the very least very quickly. Oh, actually 5 of them.
Yeah, 5 is pretty impressive. Yeah, 5 Reapers going in now, and Sai does not have anything at the bottom. He has all of his units at the choke, preventing from coming up, sending down his speedlings now, trying to save this expansion. High taking a few shots at Roach.
Yeah, but there's just so many Reapers that they can easily dispatch those Lings with no problem, and they can even micro away from that Roach pretty easily.
Yep, Reapers do outrange Roaches as well as Queens. And cancelled hatchery, yep. It's pretty much the only thing Sai could do in that situation. No other tech yet. He's getting a second gas now. He's got his lair up, so I imagine we'll see some kind of tech soon. And now High is going for the main base.
Yeah, 8 Reapers now, and he's actually getting a Ghost Academy and his expansion as well. So his Reaper's just dancing back and forward, taking down those Roaches. There are quite a few Roaches now, but with this many Reapers it kind of gets annoying even with that many Roaches.
I mean, at this point, the best I can do is maintain, I guess, base control of his main. Oh, that extractor going down to more than half health. Just showing how well Reapers do against buildings. These Roaches might be able to scare off the Reapers from the main base, but again, Sai does not have an expansion up, while High's command center is completed, and all he needs to do is lift off. There he goes, and he'll be 1 expansion ahead.
Yeah, and High smartly switching over to these Marauders. Of course, the units that best counter Reapers are the Roaches, and Marauders do excellent against those. High going to move in here with his Reaper force again. Going to try and take down some of these Roaches. Looks like he's going to get 1, maybe 2. Yeah, looks like he will get 2. And then he'll be forced to retreat.
Absolutely fantastic control. I did not see a single Roach, one of those green acidy spews come out. High just maintain that perfect distance. Sai responding by putting down a hatchery inside his base. He's severely behind on larva production. He's got to do something, so it's not always nice to put down a hatch in your base, but if you have to, then you have to.
We've got 2 Ghosts on the way. Very interesting choice there. And High gonna move in here, just continue trying to whittle down this Reaper, the Roach force with his Reapers. Not doing too great, but at this point he's got map control, he's got a great economy going, and he's even teched further than his opponent, so he's in a very nice spot.
Oh yeah, he's up by 12 Harvesters and by 1 base, so that's something you never want to be in. That's a situation you never want to be in if you're a Zerg player. Nidus network being put down, that was after High scan, so he did not catch it. He does see the extra hatch, but not that Nidus canal. Alright, poking in, nope, retreating, and as you said earlier, he has a few Ghosts. Kind of an interesting choice. I'm guessing their snipe ability is pretty good, as well as they can EMP any kind of infestor play that Sai tries to go for.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually seen Infestor versus Reaper, because, Infestor are a relatively late game unit versus Reapers, which are typically that early, sometimes mid game unit, but EMP on Roaches, I don't know.
Well, I don't know if it's... Yeah, well, I mean, like, the follow-up to Reapers, since you have 5 racks here. Oh, sorry, Nidus Worm coming up, and it's at High's natural base, and it's completed. There's the Scraw, and a whole bunch of Zerglings now coming out, a whole bunch of Roaches now.
Yeah, certainly. Sai gonna be able to probably take this down, and High not really being too decisive with those Reapers. He is gonna be able to defend this really easily. He's a lot of Marauders and a few of those Ghosts back at home, and he's, gonna be forced to just lift off there, but it's fine, because he can afford this.
Yeah, Roaches can't hit air at the moment. High is finally walling off. That's kind of bizarre. And taking shots from the top of the ledge. He's in a very comfortable position. High, meanwhile, back inside his base with all those Reapers, still doing damage. And Sai right now forced to retreat, try to take care of these Reapers with all those Roaches.
Yeah, High's only down to the 4 Reapers, and they still are pretty aggravating, but definitely not nearly as formidable as the 8 that he had before. Looks like it's High getting ready to move out with his Marauder and Ghost Force.
Yeah, he's joining forces with his Reapers. He's got his expansion up and running again. He's Maynarded a whole bunch of units down. And here, really, High's just going to go for this giant death push. He's got concussive shells and stim for his Marauders. So they're going to be really fearsome against those Roaches.
Yeah, there are quite a few Roaches out now. Let's take a look at how many. It looks like 30 Roaches out now. So he could probably fend this off. So I could probably fend this off without, with correct positioning. But I think that it's going to be tough. because he's already at a bit of a disadvantage and really needs to win this decisively if he wants to have a chance of being in a strong position in this game.
Alright, Stim goes down, Roach is engaged, trying to get a concave here. High doing that scoot and shoot, being able to move back quite a bit. One ghost goes down, one survives, and Psy's forced to retreat. Now High has his Reapers in the main base, going for that Queen now, it looks like, at the top.
Yeah, not sure if I like going for that Queen. Yeah, there we go. Well, what are they doing? Okay, well, they're dying, but I think that going for that drone line would have been a little bit better because his economy isn't that great. He's only now getting up that expansion. And High is now gonna... Whoa, I guess he took out a whole bunch of roaches as well.
Yeah, there's a huge confrontation at the bottom. Psy's natural, he's gonna have to cancel that, there's no way he can keep that alive in time. He's trying to muster up more Zergling Roach forces. High now going up the ramp, going now into Psy's main base, stimming up again, see what he can do.
Yeah, and there's not really anything that Psy can do about this. He has a few roaches, well, no, he has a single roach, 2 queens, and a few lings, but it's just not going to be enough.
Ooh, the snipe ability going down, and the nice transfuse on that roach, managing to keep that roach alive and pushing off that push. Very nicely done. High now, he's got a bunch of marauders at Psy's natural, and a bunch of marauders and a few marines at his own natural. High just looking in a really dumb position.
Yeah, certainly. Looks like Psy will be able to take back his natural, maybe. Looks like actually not. But, yeah, High in a very solid position. There's really not much that Psy's going to be able to do to come back in this position.
No, he's not taking up anymore. All he's got are Zerglings and Roaches. He's getting pretty low on minerals. Ooh, down goes one extractor. These marauders are going to be able to get cleaned up. But past this for Psy, he doesn't have much. And if you look at High's natural, he's got a pretty fearsome looking bio ball.
Yeah, I'm just taking a look at the income. Looks like High's actually more than triple. Actually, just about triple-ish now. But still, that income is really monstrous in comparison. 56 harvesters to 20. And this army is just going to keep on growing from that.
Yeah, you're completely right. High's teched up. He's getting marauders, or medevacs rather. So we're going to see a true M ball. And Psy trying to get up that expansion. I think he loaded up the Nidus network. Nope, where are all his roaches?
At the tower?
You're absolutely correct. Yeah, so just trying to play defensively right now. Here comes High's push coming across the middle. It looks fearsome. He's got +1 attack. He's got all the upgrades for the Marines and the Marauders. Psy forced to retreat. Alright, looks like we're going to have a big engagement here. High coming in, and Psy calling good game.
Yep, a little unfortunate there. He did do some really nice creeping, but those Reapers just really held him back.
Yep, and then Blizzard said, hey, Reapers are too powerful, here's patch 1.1, and nerf the Reaper build time by 5 seconds. So, DolphinLords versus Gaea. DolphinLords are now 1-0.